Hi everyone, it's paper pumpkin time. It's paper pumpkin time. So this just arrived in the mail around half an hour ago or so. It is called Batter Up. It's the May 2021 paper pumpkin kit by Stampin' Up. And you've probably seen me share what this is all about. This is a monthly subscription kit that you can join for $22 US here in the US only, as far as me being a demonstrator for it. And it's 22 plus tax. Shipping's included in that in the month to month. And you get a fun box every month unless you cancel or suspend. You can suspend for a month and then pick it up the next month. So next month you cannot get this one anymore. However, if you sign up to get the next kit, as long as you're a subscriber, you are eligible to get refills when they're available for various kits, including this. The only thing you wouldn't get is the stamp set and the ink spots, but you'd get the rest of the kit in the refill. So that would be entirely up to you. The next kit, before we get started, will be Expressions in Color. It's called Make a Splash. I don't know if that's called Make a Splash or Expressions in Color. I think it's called Expressions in Color. Anyway, it's going to coordinate with the Expressions in Ink suite in the new annual catalog. You can sign up to get this by 10 June, and they will start invoicing on 11 June, and then shortly thereafter, assuming they have all the supplies in, because there have been shipping issues. Although I must say they told us there'd be shipping issues for this one, and I got it a day earlier than I usually do. So, you know, go figure. I don't know. Anyway, there will be two ink spots in it, classic Stampin' Spots they're called, plus the stamp set, and it features several of the new in colors. Looks like polished pink and fresh freesia on the box, and I believe soft succulent, and then there's supposed to be an in color from last year as well. I'm not sure which one. Kind of guessing Bumblebee maybe, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, it says it coordinates with products from Expressions in Ink suite item. The suite item number is 155459, and it will be a pretty box, which I'm sure probably just has this and the name on the side. Okay, enough about that. Let's see what's in this box, because I can't wait. This one is called Batter Up, so it's about, you know, the baseball stuff. And we have, oh, I thought we were going to get one piece of bubble gum. We have lots of bubble gum, and it is original flavor. Yay, double bubble. Back from when I was a kid. It is very soft because it was in, it's hot here, and it was in my hot mailbox. Not for long, but still, you know, in the mail truck too. We got a Native Navy. This one is supposed to be more traditional color, so I sort of expected either Native Navy or Real Red. And then, ooh, nice big fonts. Geared towards the guys, but also friends. You're the best. That could be for anybody, right? Here's a baseball bat, a baseball cap, all-star. You're the greatest of all time. You could do you're the best ever. You're the best grandpa, dad, son, uncle, friend, mom, and brother. That's pretty cool. So you can use it for more than just baseball, you know, leave these off, but let's see. Okay, here they're telling us again about Expressions in Color. So there is always a link below my videos that has my Stampin' Up! Online store, as well as my direct link to sign up under me for Paper Pumpkin. It's a separate link. If you're interested in that, and that's all I'll say about that. So let me get this out of the box and I'll be right back. Alright, so we are opening this. Oops, wrong scissors. I have my paper scissors, and my Stampin' Up! Snips are my ribbon scissors, and they remain sharp enough to cut the ribbon. These do not cut ribbon at all anymore. But they're nice scissors too. Anyway, I've had them for ages. I so want to chew this bubble gum, but I actually just brushed my teeth, so no way, can't do that. Okay, so if we flip this over, they have changed the way they're doing the instructions and making them bigger, which I already can tell I like. The pictures are more close-up, and yeah, now they don't have up here how many cards it makes right on the front anymore, but they do have the name of the kit in big bold print, and the pictures are bigger. Then if we, oh yeah, this is different for sure. They do have the kit components down here, contain supplies for 9 cards and 9 envelopes. They still have the coordinating colors here: Bumblebee, Night of Navy, Pacific Point, Real Red, Smoky Slate, Soft Suede, and White. They have some examples of alternatives, which I don't want to look at much because I do my own. And then, much like their other kits, they've done in color photos now, and coordinating numbers, which, you know, with their other kits, it's like step 1. Oh no, I'm sorry. Card 1, card 2, card 3, and then these are maybe alternate ones. No, I am not sure. I'll have to figure this out. Much longer ruler, 1 through 18-inch ruler now, the way they've done this. So they actually kind of show you where to put the, visually instead of in words, where to put like the dimensionals. Yeah, and then placing it here. This is ink spot, stamp grandpa is what they're saying there. Cut 4.5 inches of something. We'll have to see. I didn't even go through what's in here. Dimensionals again. So, and then they show you what they're talking about here. It's a little different even than their kit instructions. Yeah, I don't know. To me, I need both. I need the words and the well, I'm visual. I can just look at the pictures and do something. But if they're going to give me instructions, like in some of their kits, they had numbered keys. Like number 1 would be, well, here it does say number 1, but usually it would have words here too, and I kind of missed that a little bit. And I'm like, here you can kind of tell. Anyway, you be the judge. Everybody learns differently. So we do have some, I'm going to say Bumblebee and Real Red enamel dots. Yeah, Real Red, Bumblebee, yes. Okay, and we have glue dots. Now, I thought I saw that somewhere they were going to tell us the exact amount of, okay, this is a pictorial view of what's in the kit, what you should have, rather than a listing. All right, let's just see. I kind of like the listing, personally, but oh well. We have Stampin' Dimensionals and white twine, baker's twine. These are envelopes in Pacific Point. It does not go all the way down. It's Pacific Point with, I don't know, some other color on it. Smoky Slate. Smoky Slate. Here we have Real Red, also with Smoky Slate. And this is Soft Suede with a wood grain, which can be used for a lot of different things. And then we have Pacific Point and Smoky Slate, sort of grungy on the background. I don't know if you could see those or not. There are 3 of each, I believe. 3 of each of those. And then we have some punch outs. You're in a league of your own with the All-Star, the baseball bats. This is like a, when you run the bases, this is the base and a baseball. And here we have a red, what do you call these things? Anyway, that red piece, and then you have a piece here that's red with Bumblebee, and there are 3 sheets of these. And then you have small labels on which to stamp your sentiment. So I guess the larger sentiment you would be stamping on either the baseball or this. Or just a separate piece of white paper, because only the name or the title of the person, like friend, would fit on there, and grandpa. So these designation words, if you will fit on these little labels, and you get 10 of those. But I don't think any of these other stamps will. So that goes, yeah, these would fit on this, and some of them, All-Star, would fit right on the baseball if you wanted to do that. Now I am not, maybe I'm missing some. Oh, did I see? Oh, we do have that. We do have that. I'm sorry. I was going to say, I'm not seeing this, but here it is. So I think we have everything. We've got glue dots, dimensionals, twine, enamel dots, our stamp set, our Night of Navy ink spot, the 3 sheets of these punch outs, a sheet of labels, and enough to make 9 cards, which I will only make 1 of each as designated. And then you know what, the only thing they don't have on here is like son-in-law, you know, in-law or father-in-law, that kind of thing. Guess we'll have to write that in. Dad-in-law, I don't know. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna get set up, and we'll make the 3 cards as intended, which will be like this. And except I'm not going to use grandpa because mine isn't in existence anymore. My son is not too much into baseball, and I don't have any uncles remaining either, so I'll be changing those. But I can do brother, I'll do son, and just put in-law myself at some point or something like that. So we'll figure it out. All right, I'll be right back. Alright, I know it looks a mess, but I'm set up. So, these are the instructions per card. So step 1, card 1, we're going to put dimensionals on the back of this piece and put it on. So let's go ahead and do that. And they even show you where to put them in the corners. Well, good, because I tend to overuse dimensionals, you know, so I'd probably have like 3 in here. Anyway, so let's put that on. Remember, this is making it as intended, and then probably today is Tuesday, the 18th of May. Probably Friday or Saturday, I'll be back with alternatives. And they kind of show you the placement here. Now I left my card flat without folding it yet. Then the next thing is they stamp grandpa. And they, see, I probably should have put it over a little bit. They put it here. I'm going to have to put it like over here. That's not going to make sense. I guess we will put it here. And they have 1 dimensional on the back and then a glue dot over here, which you can see in this picture, dimensional glue dot. But you don't do that till after we stamp. So they're using grandpa. I don't have a grandpa alive anymore because I'm old. But I'm going to put friend instead. And I'm just going to, and I'm using my full-blown Night of Navy just because I have it. And that's a little crooked, so I'm going to turn it over and try again. And my block is dirty. Now I'm also using Stampin' Up's other regular blocks. That's good enough. And we'll just leave that. Actually, I'm going to close that up till we get to the next card. Alright, so that's going to go up here. So we're going to use 1 dimensional right on this end. And I guess I'm going to use my own glue dots again. They do come with glue dots, so you don't need to do this, but I'm going to put 1 right there. You could also use wet glue if you prefer. And then that's going to go right here. Okay. And then, actually, I did that wrong. They have twine, 4.5 inches. So I actually have a mat here. 4.5. Let me get my ribbon scissors. Cut it off. They tie a little bow. And I think they might have stuck it on the, they didn't even tie a bow, I don't think, but I'm going to. Maybe. That's an awfully little piece to tie a bow, let me tell you. Okay. Alright. Let me pull this back up. Because what they did is they laid it down with a glue dot. I'm actually going to put another glue dot on the back of here in the middle of where those two are. And I'm going to wrap this back and forth a few times. Because that's actually looks like what they're showing, but I don't know. It's too short for my fingers to tie a bow and I don't want to waste it. And we'll go like this. And that's going to be good enough. And right has to go over here. Okay. So there's that. That is, and then dots, enamel dots. Alright, so I'm going to get my Take Your Pick tool. And they just put a red one up here. And a bumblebee one. Real red and bumblebee over here, and another yellow one down here. Now you don't have to put as many on, or you don't have to put any on if you don't want to. There's card 1, and they all have an envelope that is the same, and that will be that one. Pretty quick and easy. I see even experienced people mess up a little bit sometimes. Okay. I would have done it a little differently, I'm sure. So the next card is this one. And we're going to go ahead and stamp first. Now they tell you to adhere glue dots on the back of this. Well, let's go ahead and do this first, I guess. 3 glue dots on the back of this piece. Now you can use the ones that came in the kit. And use your Take Your Pick tool or whatever tool you prefer to get the glue dots off the sheet. And they have that up about here in the middle. If you want to be more precise, you can. There you go. And they also say 2 glue dots on each of these. One right about here and one just up here. So let's go ahead and do that as well. Right about here. And they're going to crisscross, so I'm going like this. And then let's do this one. Now, Stampin' Up! Also usually does a video. I don't know if it's out yet or not. It may very well be. Okay, and that's those. I'm going to take this long tail off of here. Now, let's go ahead and stamp Sun. And we're going to stamp that right on the baseball. Right down in here. And, oops. And that's going to go right, yeah, right here. Okay, so that now is going to go up on dimensionals, and I think this also will go on dimensionals. So they're showing, you stamp Sun on the baseball, then you put dimensionals on the backs, and this is all in step 2. You go 1, 2, well, they did it a little differently. I'll put 4 on. They have 3 on, by the way. And just 2 on here, 1 over here, and 1 over here. All right, so this goes down first. And you can use a tool also to take these little things off, right? And that's going to go right here. And then this will go right on the top. So if you have baseball fans, I actually do enjoy baseball. I don't like watching it on television. I do like going to games, and I haven't been to one in many years. There's for your all-star son. Mine, I don't know if he's into baseball. He likes to watch football sometimes, but anyway. All right, we have one more card to go. And let me just move that one out of the way. All right, so for this one, this is card number 3. The first thing they're having us do is put loads of dimensionals on here. Well, not loads, 6. So, oh, they do it different than I would do. They put 1 in each corner. And 2 sort of in the middle here. Okay. And then they have us cutting 12 inches of the twine. Okay. Let me see if I can get this on straight-ish and centered pretty well. All right, then 12 inches of twine. That would be about here. And they do tie a bow this time. That makes more sense. It looks like they tie a bow to me. Anyway. Oops. Make that one smaller, make that one bigger. And they have it so that the ends are about even with the, like that. And then I guess we just put a glue dot down. And I tend to roll it a little bit like that. Put the glue dot on the twine and plop it right down in the middle and untwist it. Twine likes to twist on me. There we go. Now we have to stamp on here. And of course, I didn't get that stamp out. I'll be right back. All right, so we're going to stamp "You're the Best." And then I'm going to stamp "brother" instead of "uncle." Okay. Tap, 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 tap. Okay. I'm trying to make sure I have good saturation on this. There we go. That is good. Kind of look at it through here. And go up a little bit towards the top because you want room down here to stamp "brother" or "uncle." You could put them both on the same block if you wanted to, but I am not good about lining things up that way. I'm not really good about lining things up either way, but we're going to try it this way. And they have it right in here. And there we go. Not too bad. I'm going to close my ink pad up now because we are done stamping. That is the extent of stamping. So if stamping scares you, don't let it scare you. Now we have to put dimensionals on here. And we go 1, 2, and 3. And then that goes right over that twine. One sec. All right. And now we need our little dots again. I think we forgot to put dots on the second card. Now they have quite a few dots on here. I don't know that I would use this many, but they have like one here, and then from that, and they have one sort of up here, a little closer, and then one going out here, sort of in a triangle pattern too. And then one, you can put them wherever you want really, but I'm doing them sort of as best I can as intended. And they even show you on here 2 yellow, 3 red, okay? And I don't know, you can see the placement of where the dimensionals are supposed to be there, and where the stamping is supposed to be. Very clear instructions. Let's see if I missed the, I did miss the dots on the last one. So let's bring that back and do those as well. Let me put this with the envelope. I can see a few possibilities for alternatives. To be honest, I will probably make these all to give away because we're not, well, my son-in-law might be into baseball more than anybody else I know around here. All right, so here we had red, oops, get rid of the envelope here. Red and bumblebee. And then a red and a bumblebee. I like these enamel dots because they don't add a lot of dimension. They're soft and they're not, you know, they don't add a lot of dimension and they're easy to use. So that is it. This is just showing you what all you need for each card. Okay, so this piece shows you what you need for each card, and then in here shows you how to put them together. That's what it is. And then on the back, they do have some alternative examples. Okay, and it says do more with this, with the kit. So that is it. Pretty sweet and simple this time around. Very easy, definitely good for a beginner. And if you are a baseball family, this would have been the kit for you. Like I said, you can't get it, but if you sign up for future kits, you may be able to get a refill if they have refills available for this particular kit. It's never guaranteed, but it seems like they are having more refills lately than they have had in the past. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back, like I said, Friday or Saturday. Most likely Saturday, because I have to go somewhere with my son on Friday for part of the day. I don't know how that's going to go. So I'm going to say Saturday the 22nd. Come back and I'll have some alternatives at some point that day for you. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.